Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Grainger's here for you with professional-grade supplies.
One, 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 one. Testing, testing. Okay. Thank you, donuts. Thank you. I was just about to ask you. How's the I know I'm talking really close to it. How's the mic check? Give me a mic check. Does it sound okay from where I'm at? Sound loud enough? Too quiet? Sounds good. Okay, good. Thank you, donuts. Spides. I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. All right, so we're gonna be coloring this for now. We're gonna start off with everyone's favorite part of the artwork, my favorite part of stream, which is the erasure part of the stream. This is going to be yellow. We're gonna be basically using a lot of, we're gonna flat him out first. We're gonna be starting with the yellows. Of course, is gonna be alcohol markers, right? So anything that's alcohol on this kind of paper is going to make any of the graphite slip and slide all over the place. So that means that if you can, remove as much of the graphite where the yellow is going to lay as possible. The lighter colors, you definitely want to make sure there's no graphite underneath them when you lay them down. Otherwise, it's going to smudge everywhere. I'm sure you're going to detect some of it later on. I'm not going to be good enough to get every single spot of graphite free from this image. But we're going to try our best to get most of it gone. Most of it gone, start flattening them out with the yellows. Blues, it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of graphite. With the yellows, it's going to be a little bit more noticeable. Use the trusty art gum eraser for now. Trusty. This one. Yeah, me too, donuts. I'm not I'm not the most skilled when it comes to coloring, but I will say at least coloring on this paper is more fun and engaging than it is coloring on the paper that I usually use. This paper just allows for more blending action, which for me is a little bit more fun. I'm not the best at it, but it's a little bit more fun. So this paper is well, what do I call it? It's high maintenance. It's a high maintenance paper. Shoot. Give me 1 second. Now, what might help? Donuts. The Discord alert? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about it. I've only been on for 25 minutes. I've only been drawn for about 15 minutes, but even still, my bad. One. Yeah, I'm just being absent-minded again. It's my fault. Hey, loving albedo. I I just saw the Discord message. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. I'm sorry I did not see that earlier. You even added me. I didn't see it. That's my bad. Am I good? What do you mean? What do you mean, Albedo? Down? You mean like upset? You mean like down like, oh, sad? Yeah, you could say that. I'm not exactly. Well, I mean, I think you were on the Discord like earlier in the afternoon, but yeah, it's just been a very interesting day. Let's just say that, huh? I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, just IRL family stuff. Trying to get some plans together with family, and dealing with family can be sometimes a little bit tricky. Talk shit to women. Yeah. Anytime that you can take to sit down at the drawing board and get something out is a good time. It doesn't matter if you're having a good day or a bad day, right? Getting the artwork done, it's an emotional process, and wielding them correctly is that in and of itself is a different kind of art form. But that's all very esoteric things that we don't need to talk about. Basically, I'm just saying any opportunity to sit down to do this kind of stuff is a good thing. This needs to get done anyway. Let's get the appropriate yellow. I already know I have the appropriate yellow. But, I mean, I can call you Albedo, but I'm so used to calling you Wolf. I hope you don't mind if I call you Wolf, but, I mean, I can call you Albedo/Wolf. But that's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? But hope you're doing well, Albedo. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're making art. Hope you're hanging in there.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you did.
You're good, Albedo? You're not working right now, are you? You're just chilling? What it was. Yeah, I used to have a light yellow, like a much lighter yellow, but all I have is this much more pigmented yellow for now, so it's gonna have to do. Actually, you know what we can even do, I think, for like some of these, for like the tips of these claws, we're just gonna color right over them, because I'm actually gonna be using my chrome, my liquid chrome for that thing. So it's okay if we go over the tips like that, or that, doesn't matter. Still playing Fairy Tale, Abito. Oh, you're playing Rivals? Nice. Oh, hey, speaking of Rivals, you're not at work right now? Okay, good. You should. But yeah, speaking of Rivals, so obviously there's lots of Fantastic Four hype going around right now. And I'm not like a huge Fantastic Four guy, but I do have a soft spot for them and I do like them. So I don't know if you saw on last stream, but I was kind of in like a Fantastic Four mood because they kind of a little bit of a renaissance with the Fantastic Four right now. So we were doing this stuff on stream last time. This is supposed to be the warm-up. I was gonna do a warm-up and then work on the Wolverine. Didn't get to the Wolverine, surprise, surprise. I'm just doing this one instead. A little bit of Fantastic Four action going on. Let's change up the music a little bit.
Weak MC, slit your wrist, no way you could ever fuck with this. Cause you suck and I insist that you cease to exist. Cause you're dead in your head, your mind and brain is all the same. While my flow will catch flame and all your lanes get burnt. Lyrically, I'm a bully, use my skill like a pulley. Cause I'm not your
instrumentals, probably.
Now listen how this go. See, I'll fry that ass like Crisco. Big Leaf the Giant from New York and not San Francisco. And when I disco, cuties crumble like Nabisco. Hug my nuts just like pliers. Cause my desire is to
Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, so you Super Scroll action going on last stream. Fantastic Four back in the spotlight again. I'm happy about it. I like the Fantastic Four. They're pretty corny, but I like them. I've always had a soft spot for them. I don't really go out of my way to collect their comic books, but I'm glad that they're getting a little bit more attention these days. It's cool. Because for the longest time, it just kind of seemed like they was just some old school fool not being seen around no more. Make sure I'm doing the colors right. Yeah. Did I get Marvel Rivals yet? No, I didn't. Sadly, I did not get Marvel Rivals yet. Still gonna be in the works, I think. The Wolf, I don't know if you're still there. You gotta tell me who your main is. Gotta tell me who your main is. I love to hear it. Hey, Meow, what's up? Good to see you at another spider stream. I saw that you were drawing, I think it was like a little like house setting. Hey, Rambling Man, what's up? But yeah, Meow, I think you were doing, I think it was like pen and ink. It was like a little like indoor house setting. It looked pretty good. Sadly, I didn't get to see the stream, but I'm glad to see that you were doing that kind of stuff. It's cool. Ramblin' Man, what's up with you, fool? Polly Pocket, hey. Gotta get some Polly Pocket representation up in here, huh? Hey, chillin', killin'. Yeah, I like to hear it. That's what I'm saying. Might ink it later this evening. Nice. Hey, Meow, are you gonna be streaming it later? Just curious. Like, no pressure if not. Just curious. Trying to get through this week, yeah. Polly Pocket House, yeah. Yeah, Donuts, it's in McMeow's, it was the image she put in her new story. So if you just go to Twitch and check out her story, that's the image she posted, that's what she's doing. And while you're at it, Donuts, if you could give Meow a shout out, that'd probably be appreciated. I would appreciate if you could do that kind of stuff for our friends. You do that for Meow. A 90s nostalgia theme art. Jeez, it just feels like at this point, 90s nostalgia has been just like deep mined at this point, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's a good example. I was over in like a Walmart a little bit ago, right? This fool was wearing a Powerline shirt, Powerline from Goofy movie, right? But it was like a tour shirt. Like, dang. And I saw that, like, I want that shirt. That's a cool shirt when you got like a Powerline tour shirt. But I was thinking, like, man, that is just like so cash grab right there. It's because they know that we're gonna pay for those shirts. You know what I mean? Like, 90s nostalgia. 90s nostalgia got some dollars behind it these days. Hey, thank you for the shout out, Make Meow. Or thank you for shouting out, Make Meow. You spelled the name wrong, actually, Donuts. Yeah, there's a shouting out. Probably you're shouting out a bot, I think. There's a K in there and a 0. Ramblin' Man, that's what I'm saying. It was a cool shirt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like a total cash grab, but I saw that, like, that's a cool shirt. That's like, I'm gonna be real. I mean, you can get like a cheap and easy like 90s nostalgia shirt, like Pokemon or like Ren and Stimpy, like Beavis and Butthead. Like, you can get that kind of stuff like all day, right? But that shirt, that was, I think, one of the better ones. It was pretty cool. I think we were talking about 90s nostalgia last time I showed up on your stream. You know, we were talking about that kind of stuff. Angry Beavers, talking about some of the old school toys that we had back at the time. Yeah, you know, I'm representing that Inspector Gadget, that full Inspector Gadget McDonald's, right? So maybe I was telling me, like, the kind of toys that they serving up in Happy Meals these days, they just straight up Crocs. They're Crocs. Like the shoe, the rubber shoe, they're just Crocs. That's a kid's toy now. Hey, there you go. You got it this time, Donuts. Thank you. A doppelganger. There's 2 McMeows. Hey, you got a pizza Planet hat? Nice. You should wear it on stream, McMeow. What the heck? Hey, you're good, Donuts. You got it this time. You're good. Yeah. Let's get those blues in. Let's just start with a light blue for now. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works as a flat anyway. Yeah, and we can keep that part of the shoe. We can keep that white. It's gonna be highlight. One day when I get a face cam, I will wear that. Yeah, I know you were saying that you were gonna get like a better camera too. One day, right? You're good, you're good. As it is right now, we can see your art pretty good. If there's no choking hazard, I don't want. Yeah, Ramblin' Man, for reals, right? The Croc toy was a sad one. I miss real toys. I'd be sad to get a shoe in my yeah. Very Charlie Brown, very Charlie Brown. Linus reaches into his bag and he's like, "I got a rock." No, that was Charlie. Yeah, not Linus. Kind of the same feeling though. Reach into your Happy Meal bag, you get a shoe. An art easel. Make meow. Here, let me get this foot colored and I'll show you my easel. My easel. It's not really an easel. Yeah, Habito, what up? You didn't tell me who your rival's main was. Is it this guy? Is it Wolverine? A little bit there, a little bit here. All right. So I'll show you real quick. Make me out, since you asked. Art gear time. Yes, donuts, I did. So this easel. You probably can't tell, but the surface of it is really coarse. It's really coarse. That's because it's Formica. It's basically used for countertops. So this is basically a sandwich board that I made, and I can show you a little bit more. Give me a second. It's basically my own homemade easel. So this right here, that's the lip that holds all the drawings up. Does it look familiar? It's because it's a door hinge, actually. This is a door hinge, I believe. And we got some rubber grommets for the legs, I guess you could call them. And we got some very archaic bracketry going on here with this little wood and a little bit of some screws in here. So it's very heavy duty. It's a heavy board. But I like it because it's a sandwich board, so it's like compact enough I can take it with me wherever I go. And it's really thick, so like obviously, like you see all this green here, that's airbrush paint. So, and because the texture of this Formica is rough, that's just gonna wipe right off. Like as soon as you get it wet, this paint's gonna come off because this texture is basically so rough. So it works. It's a good board. Homemade. Okay, anyway. Good DIY, yep. Alright, we're gonna do underwear. Flatting out the underwear. Give me 1 second. Thanks for the tour. Yeah. I've been drawn on this thing for probably like maybe 3 or 4 years, I'm gonna say. The belt is Looks like the belt is red in most cases. Shony time, yeah, I know. Ramen, man. You know, gotta do it sometimes, right? Yeah, yeah. Upcycle, yeah. Actually, it's I think this Formica actually came from like a house, some kind of house project. I can't remember what it was. Like, you ever have like one of those things where you have it and it's just laying around forever, and you figure like, oh, I'm gonna use this someday, and you don't really know what it is, you just have it. This board was kind of one of those things. Like, you ever go to a yard sale? Hold on, let me move this over here. I have so many of those things laying around. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you ever go to a yard sale and you see like there's just a bunch of those kind of like objects laying around where it's like that person took it thinking they was gonna use it, never did, now it's sitting here for 25 cents. So a lot of like home stuff, like wood paneling, flooring, that kind of stuff. But then you got other things too, you know, like some paper material or, you know, whatever. You just think like, oh, I'll preemptively take this and I'll use it. Never use it. And then when you finally do get to use it 5 years later, you think like, boy, was I smart. Boy, was I smart. Really feeling good about it now that it's been 5 years. And I get to use the thing that I've been saving in the garage. Do those gloves. For reals, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll know the reason someday, yeah. You know what's up, Big Meow. Got a little bit of that pack rat mentality. Think I'm gonna use all this stuff here real soon. See, like, for me, like, I kind of blame it on being a Korean, like, if I can speak about that kind of crap. But so Korean people, they always saving their stuff so that they can use it later. Always, always, always. I'm telling you that. Lots of Tupperware. Lots of Tupperware. Korean people, probably not the biggest fans of waste, especially Korean moms. So that's kind of how they roll. Do I save do I save plastic bags? Mick Meow, I'm even worse. I reuse my plastic bags. I reuse my plastic bags. And it's like gotten to the point like now I'm getting deep. Like now I'm getting into like some of the deep lore. But so I reuse my plastic bags, right? But if I'm able to go to a place that's like local and their like store name and their phone number and everything is printed on the bag, to me it's more rare, or it's more like desirable in that sense. So those are the bags that I say have swag, and those are my favorite bags. Are those really just like cheap plastic bags, but it says like the establishment and their name, where they're located, blah blah. Like it's just stupid. Those are my favorite bags. Like I was reusing a, I don't know if y'all know what H Mart is. H Mart, it's like a Asian grocery store. I was in a regular American grocery store. I was using my H Mart bag, and the cashier was like, "Hey, I never seen that bag. What is that?" And I had to tell him like it's an Asian grocery store. So you never heard of it? Like, yeah, they got all the Asian foods. But I'm like doing my part to educate people too, you know? Y'all be putting not butter in the butter container. Yeah, for reals. Make me out, hey, you know what's up. Yeah, being part Asian, yeah. Rasquache? Am I saying that right, Rambler Man? Rasquache? Yeah, H Mart, yeah, for reals. H Mart representation. Rasquache? You know what I see is something that's like really popular with Mexican families is they put like pans and dishes inside the oven, and I kind of do that too now because it's like it's free space. I don't know. Do you do that, Rambler Man? Do you put any like used dishes or used pans or even clean pans in the oven? You do that stuff? Yes, sir. Yeah, you know what's up. I mean, it's like it's free space. It's just sitting there. You know, if it's gonna be in the way if I move it somewhere else. We use the dishwasher for storage too. For getting them in the oven till it's time to bake. Yeah, you could be baking the pan for like preheating your baking pan for like 20 minutes, and then you open the oven like, oh shoot. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like then frantic, use like you gotta use like some oven mitts to grab them at that point when they've been like preheating at like 350 for 20 minutes. Hopefully those are the ones that are like, you know, heat proof. Nope, not the plastic handles, but sometimes you gotta bake your plastic handles. You gotta do it right. Gotta save that space. Because honestly, it's like some of that stuff's too big to put in the dishwasher, you know what I mean? Just put in the oven. So let me double check the belt. Yeah, it looks like it's popular red. So we're just gonna make this red for now. Like, real talk, I I was doing some gift giving. I think it was like last year, right? Doing some gift giving, and I was sending a calendar to a family member, and it was a calendar. I wanted to get a calendar that was like a little bit different. So the one I ended up picking. Okay, it just sounds weird. Okay, so the calendar I ended up going with Cloud of Rain. So many pans on top of each other, yeah. It's an Irish. Oh, it's an Irish ring. Okay, yeah, that has like a little bit of that kind of like old English kind of Gaelic style writing to it, with the G's and the H. It's like there's like PH and G's and H in like half of their words, but you're supposed to say it like with hard noises, like la flacken, or something like that, you know? Oh, is the jewelry upon your finger? What, you like that stuff? Jewelry upon my finger. This one was a gift. That one I got at a antique show. It's a spoon, actually. That's a spoon handle. Tiny spoon handle. Got a little bit of Legend of Zelda representation up in here. Feather. I like my pinky rings. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. Skin tone. Let's get in on this skin tone. The gifts on the pointer finger is a clada. It's a clada? Is it clada or cladoc? Cladoc ring? Pointer finger. Oh, this you mean? Yeah, yeah. I was told that this has some kind of like meaning behind it, but I wasn't too keen on what it meant. But it was a gift, and I was told that it did mean something. See, now you told me. What's the relevance? What's the story behind it? Do you know what that means? Okay, let's get on. Cladot. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I knew it was like one or the other. Okay, so we're gonna go really light with the skin tone here first. And then we'll darken it because he's kind of gruff. We'll darken it so that it looks a little bit more like sandpaper, right? So in case you didn't know, but male skin is basically just sandpaper. Pointing outwards, it means you're taking. Pointing inward, it means you're open to finding love. Oh, okay, that's what that means. See, I didn't know that. Clada? A Clada ring? Huh. Yeah, it sounds like a relationship status ring. taken. I kind of like how it looks though, pointing in. I just kind of like the look of it pointing that way. So that's kind of why I decided to wear it that way. We done? Friendship ring, really? Didn't know that. Donuts, there's I'm not lying to you, there's like a whole like ring world out there where like if you wear certain rings on certain fingers it means different things. Kind of like how flowers have their own language or roses have their own languages and meaning, you know? Different roses mean different things and you know, very esoteric. So I found the official Marvel app that lets you read official comics. Yeah, that's the... It's not Comixology, it's just like the Marvel app. Marvel Unlimited, I think you're talking about, Wolf. Okay. Alright, so anyway. Flats are done. This is looking very light. We're going to be using some gray with that stuff. I'm thinking a warm gray. Like that. And we're gonna darken it, so don't worry. Oh yeah, and the mask. Okay. That we're gonna do this. Does that make me how? Does it look epic? The inking process was for this Wolverine in particular was a little bit tricky, but I finally got it. It didn't come easy, but I finally got it. Actually, like, I don't think that the colors really attract me as much as the black and white does for a lot of the things that I do, just because I think I specialize more in that contrast and the black and white negative space and stuff like that. So like, yeah, while it is fun to color, like I just have trained myself more to do black and white stuff. But this is birthday, it's a late birthday art. So this does got to get done. Oh wait, and the nose is yellow. Okay, so stop coloring it. It looks awesome. Thank you, Ramblin' Man. Let's restart that slideshow. Ramblin' Man, you doing any kind of art? You just chilling, checking out other people's art? That's cool too. It's a late birthday art for a family member, which I think I don't know if I told you last stream you were here, Make Me Out. She's just a little girl. She's just a little girl. So I was asking, like, do you have a favorite character? And apparently it's Wolverine. So I was like, okay, Spider's drawing a Wolverine. Okay, so anyway, these are the flats. These are the flat colors for now. Now it's time to actually get some blending action in, a little bit more color variety and more color depth and more color variation. Okay. So for that, we got this deeper yellow. So let's just go in deeper with the yellows. Probably end up using a little bit of oranges with this too. You just like to watch? Hey, nothing wrong with that, Ramblin' Man. Do you read any comics, Ramblin' Man? Manga, Western comics, Marvel, DC? I did share it with you. All right, cool. A little smile on Wolverine. It is a little smile. Solomon SK, you're yellow too. Why are you yellow? Is it because you're afraid of something? Stupid fingers. What do you mean by that? You're just all thumbs. What you talking about? Stupid fingers. This is actually it's called acid yellow. So this is like the more radioactive yellow. But it's so close to what we laid down. We're going to be a little bit more liberal with how we apply it to this, because it's so close. So you can see on the camera, there's a little bit of a color variation on the camera. Yeah, welcome in, Solomon. When I was younger, like Marvel. When you were younger, Ramblin' Man, what do you like now? That was funny, was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Futurama. And when Futurama when they hit the nail on the head, they really hit the nail on the head. Just build stuff. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Even architecture, that's an art form in and of itself, you know? It doesn't have to be visual art all the time. For president of Asians, radioactive yellow? Isn't that... Aren't you the president of Asians, Solomon SK? Hey, Solomon, you should have been here like 5 minutes ago. I was just talking about H-Mart. I was talking about H-Mart, and I was talking about how Korean people like to save all their stuff in all their plastic bags and shit like that. You just missed it. You would have loved it. You would have loved hearing it from me. I don't know what I like. A lot of random things, mostly mechanical stuff, old cars, bikes, occasionally welding. Hey, welding, dang. I dipped my toe into welding a long time ago. It's fun. It's definitely a learning curve, but it's fun. Are you using MIG or TIG? MIG welding or TIG welding? Are you doing like sculpture stuff, or are you working on stuff like frames that need a little bit more structural support? Like, what you working on? He's the new prez. Yeah. I hear there's an opening in Korea now, so the job's up for grabs, Solomon, if you want it. You build cars with a name like Ramblin' Man. Yeah, I can see that. See, you can see the color variation. This is a much more pigmented yellow, and this is a much more just a lighter yellow in general. Which is weird because I was gonna start with an even lighter yellow, but that's the lightest yellow I got actually in this kit. That's probably gonna be orange. Let's go in here. Let's get some of that. Oh dang. Make Me has a song redeem. I just put the YouTube link inside the chat and we'll play that song. Make Me Out, you're good. Saying I like to dabble with TIG, mostly MIG, occasionally stick. Like MIG is good for crafty stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ramblin' Man, it sounds like you know what you know your stuff. You know your stuff. See, I was always around. My dad would do some welding stuff, so I was always kind of around it, and I get to fool around with it occasionally, especially when I got older, like teenager and stuff like that. So I kind of know a little bit about welding and stuff like that. Got to do a little bit when I was younger. Okay, let's get the song going on. Thank you for the redeem, Make Me Out. Let's see what you suggested. Thank Coldplay. I haven't heard Coldplay in a long time. I know enough to be dangerous, yeah. You know enough to be dangerous, and you're only attracted to the toys with choking hazard. So it's like I kind of have like a feel for that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. All yellow. That's sad. I used to have like 3 yellows and I only got 2. Just making me more sad. Very on the nose, Make Me Out. Yeah, sneaky, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Mick Meow has been called sneaky before. Yeah. She's good at that, huh? You're good. Does that mean it's Solomon SK's theme song?
I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do.
Okay.
'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow.
Come on, come on. Don't die on me yet.
Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know,
That's awesome. Theme song's Yellow Submarine. Ugh,
for you,
what a goofy song.
self-tried.
Semi-yellow, yeah, no, right? Mick Meow. Mick Meow, did you ever play Twitch Sings? It was like a karaoke game. You would have loved it. If you love this kind of stuff, you would have loved it. Back when there was a Twitch Sings. It's premium, yeah. I know, I feel like we should be paying Mick Meow for all of the like premium services that she bequeathed unto us. I feel a little bit spoiled.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you.
Okay, let's go into the skin tone a little bit. It was a karaoke game, but it was integrated directly into Twitch, so it was actually like an actual like Twitch extension. It was an actual Twitch extension because it was integrated directly into Twitch. So you could just play karaoke and sing with all your friends and blah blah blah, stuff like that. But it's gone now. They ran the service is no longer available because they have to keep paying the license to have all the songs available. And I guess Lord Bezos does not want that, so Twitch Sings no more. Sounds like Kirby. Go into the blues a little bit. I kind of want to try this duck blue. I don't know, it's process blue. Kirby giving birth. Yeah, it was a good time, Mick Meow. I definitely would have sang stuff with you. Hey, Solomon SK, thank you for the gift sub. Right over there. Thank you for that. Now McMeow can do a little bit of this. There we go. It's your apology sub? Dang. My apology sub. Kirby birth image apology. Don't ruin the emote for me, donuts, please. Please don't. Poor Kirby. Why are we bullying him tonight? Why are we hating on Kirby tonight? Yeah, there you go. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, gonna get some blending action in. Spider, do you tell me from the Cornman emote so I can spam it on it? Cornman? He's very unpopular. Why do you want Cornman so bad? I scared one of my other viewers away because I was drawing Corn Woman. I didn't like scare him away. He was just kind of like confused by it. I'm a little confused by it. Dang. Solomon, I think you were there when I was drawing her. You called her a you called her a concubine. Cornbread and butter. Cornbread, uh-oh. I love cornbread. It's obvious playing character. Yeah, it was like Ramblin' Man, Corn Man was literally just, it was just like a one and done like sketch I made as like an ink sketch of a corn dude. A dude made of corn. What's that? But Solomon SK kind of loves him for all the right and wrong reasons. Is that? Yeah. Solomon SK loves Corn Man. It's looking a little bit more blended. Let's go into the glove. It is totally something you would say. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, it is an OC. Actually, I think he's up in the slideshow. Let me restart it. Yeah. Corn Man, I believe, is up in the slideshow. It's just, I mean, nothing really special at all. He's just like made of corn, and he has like husk on him still. Like, I mean, he was fun to draw. He's like a food dude, food person. It was fun to draw. All right. It's not something I invest into a whole lot. The corn? You want to see Corn Man? So you didn't? Yeah, he is not in the Discord. He's kind of old. Let me see if I can find him real quick. I think he, like, I'll just see if I can track him down in the slideshow. He should be alphabetized. He's really nothing that special. No, it doesn't want to go. Yeah, thank you, Donuts. Called the Korean Corn Crusaders. No, he doesn't, Solomon SK. That's just you and your own private headcanon that's making all of that up. Sad to say, but it's all you. No, I think he's cool. I don't think he's all that great. He's just like anthropomorphic corn dude. If you say it's canon, it's canon. I think I passed him up. Hold on. Oh wait, he's not in there. What? Oh no, okay. I moved him up. No, I didn't. Don't worry, I'll show you. It's nothing special, but I'll show you. Oh, Jesus, gigantic. Yeah, this was a long time ago. He was probably all yellow. Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright. It was just an ink sketch. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I thought that was cool too, Ramblin' Man. The like troll hair do, you know? Microwave Man, yeah. Okay, anyway. Getting corn distracted. Yeah, Ramblin' Man. Okay. Yeah, maybe next stream we can work on Corn Woman, but she's like she's esoteric. She's a little bit weird. Corn Man is weird, but Corn Woman too. Yeah. I just figured, what the heck? He's a leader of the Korean Corn Crusaders. Yeah, except Korean people don't eat popcorn. They don't eat popcorn using a microwave. They use like a different thing. They use that big round heater. It's not a microwave. You know what I'm talking about. You know, if you want to be picky about it. Okay, anyway. Distracted and confused? Dazed and confused? Yeah. Probably should get back to a little bit of coloring. Before we keep talking about corn. Corn's always interesting. I mean, it's definitely in like most foods. You kind of see some of the hatching is getting lost inside of the color, but that's just kind of what happens. of what would have been better donuts. Cornfused. Oh, cornfused. Chat's getting a little bit colorful tonight. I see. Let's move the camera this way. Yeah, we can work on Cornman. Well, I actually don't have Cornman with me right now, but we can work. I think I still have Corn Woman available. We can work on her some other time. Get more yellow. Get very yellow. Yes, we can do that. Corn babe. Yeah, I probably could. I like to think I can draw anything, so I'm an SK. Besides, their pronouns are probably low fructose and high fructose. Donuts, you don't need to keep adding to the lore, it's okay. Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah. Poor hatching. It's all getting washed away. Not washed away, it's just getting covered up with all the dark colors. Still a little bit there, though. Keep adding. Corn cat. Corn dog playing cornhole. Beginning to think everyone likes Corn Man only for the corn puns. Feels bad, man. You're not Korean, Solomon SK. Wait, you're Korean? Friendly. Yeah, that's Spider. Spider's very friendly. At least I like to think so. Yeah, one thing about Korean people and corn is that they like to eat very, very bland popcorn. That's their favorite corn. It's like a snack. It's very, very bland. No seasoning, just basically like air popped. But there's natural sugar inside of there, so it's like has like just like a very, very, very trace amount of sweetness to it. But Korean people love that stuff. Just imagine giant like kettle corn bags filled with just unseasoned everything corn. That's Korean people love that stuff. They will eat it by the fistful. Yeah. Easy? Yeah, it is easy. Yellow, blue. Yellow and blue. Very, very easy stuff. You know what's up, Pantyland. We're using Bristol, so that means that all the alcohol like glides all over the paper, but it's alright, we can blend. Korean sweet potatoes, and they look good. Where's the follow? That. Hey, Rambler Man, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, Rambler Man. Yeah, Korean sweet potato, kokuma. People love sweet potato. Gonna head out, set up my stream. Oh, it's setting up your stream. All right, I'll probably raid you then, McMeow. Thank you for showing up and commenting, talking about nostalgia, corn stuff. Chat watches. Looks badass. Gonna hop on me. Hey, yeah, Rambler Man. Support McMeow. We love McMeow over here on Superior Spider. Go support McMeow. Modding is an uphill battle with Solomon SK in chat. Yeah, McMeow, Rambler Man. Yeah, you have a good one. And just like that, Super Voximus shows up. What up, fool? Out of nowhere, a wild Super Voximus appears. Okay, it's time to go. Time to go into that underwear. I have to do Fat Batman like stuff, Solomon. I like the descriptor. I gotta go be Fat Batman for like 12 minutes, so just give me some time. I'll be back. Yeah, make me how much love. Yeah. Spidey drunk his shit on Monday and played. Yeah, Vox, I was sober as a judge that day. I didn't have any alcohol in me at all that day. I was completely sober. No, someone was drunk. Someone was definitely drunk. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. The word crime, yeah, yeah. Secret Korean Batman? Salman SK, yeah, probably. I wouldn't put that beyond him. Another hangout night in Discord. I don't know, should we do that? Should we play games or should we watch a movie? I thought the game playing was fun. I don't know if GeoGuessr is necessarily for everyone, but we could try it. And I might, if I do it again this weekend, Vox, I'll probably invite a couple more people in the Discord anyway. If that's fine with you. Like, if I have no issue just like partying with you, but I'm just saying, like, I like it when it's a community thing. Play Phasmo. It's $10 for Phasmo? Dang, that game's like, what, like 7 years old and it's still $10? It's not free yet. Oh, you're good, Salman SK. What do you mean I hate you? Is Solomon gonna get blasted with us? Yeah, he probably will. Drunk GeoGuessr? I was completely not drunk. Yeah, Penny Lane is down to hang. Penny Lane's cool. Oh, by the way, how's the commission coming, Penny Lane? Are you done with it yet? I hope it's coming along good if you're still working on it. The music is a little too happy.
File free in the app by
Oh yeah, I know Penny Lane. Yeah, here, let me zoom out so it's not as like strange. Or here, let me go like closer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, just a regular Wednesday night over here at Superior Spider. I know that's why you're all here, right? Just giving you what you want. Ox, I think you were pretty good at the game. I think, like, in my own opinion, I think we're both, like, pretty equally matched, if you let me say something like that. I think we were both pretty evenly matched. You won some, I won some. It was fun, though. Here, let's go. Let's go with this. There we go. I think we're both pretty equal. Yeah. I don't want to say, like, oh, yeah, it was so good. Like, because, yeah, I got some pretty bad guesses in, too. Okay, anyway. Actually, we can move this up a little bit. Like that. Yeah. We are both. We're both demure. Vox is just saying, like, yeah, we're both very, very demure. Very demure. We're just chilling and playing games. It's cool. Playing a little bit of GeoGuessr. That's looking very, very pigmented. Oh, let's keep going. We had cams on and everything was... What is it? Like, it's not a party unless you have cameras on, right? Right? Is that what they say? Correct, yeah. It's not a party unless you have your camera on. Yeah. It's a real party when the faces are out. Well, yeah, like, so I got in there and I was like, where's your camera? Like, where's your face? And he's like, oh, we're doing that? I didn't know we were doing that, but I can put my camera on if that's okay. I was like, yeah, like, I'm here now. Let's just put our cameras on and play the game. I showed Vox my watch. He was really shy about being on camera too, by the way, for anyone who wants to know. That's my... He said it was very Yu-Gi-Oh, this watch right here. Very Yu-Gi-Oh of you, Spider, to have a watch like that. What you talking about? That's Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, I guess. Kind of a compliment. All right, I'll take it. You weren't shy. Shy. You weren't very demure about it. Yeah, you were all shy. Because I think I had my camera on first and I was like, where are you? And you're like, oh, we're doing that? Oh, okay, well, let me make sure I look good. That's what you said, Vox. And then you came on the camera and you're like, hey, what's up? You're all cool. Trying to act cool anyway. So we're playing GeoGuessr and he's just like, I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna live here someday. And he said that about like half of the places we went. He's like, this place looks cool. I'm gonna live here someday. And you're invited. Wear it out more in public. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the thing is, I gotta get a vest, and then I can actually put the pocket watch in the pocket it was meant to go in, and look like a real butthead, right? Be that one dude who's out in public with his vest with the pocket watch in it. Watch out! Watch out!
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking all.
Voxel cute and shy. It sounds more like me. Yeah, you were a little shy, but it's all right. It's all good. I mean, look at me. I'm very shy, right? But you played the game well. You played the game good, I think. For it being like a geography. Basically, it's kind of a geography quiz. Not my best work, but it looks okay. Let's go. There's a little triangle up here. Little tiny, little tiny. That. No, you do not, donuts. Someone with a pocket watch? That person is so important. No, not important. Self-important that they think they need a pocket watch. When you know that person has a phone and they could just as easily. But nope. Stream my credit card details. Oh my. If you did, Vox, I didn't see anything. Like, you're good. You are good. You don't got to worry about that stuff with me. I didn't think you did. I don't want to use a little bit of brown on this. Not just the belt, but I'm actually kind of thinking the yellow, maybe like a little bit of dandiness to it. Yeah, Vox just like very openly like, oh yeah, this is my actual name. This is my credit card. These are the last four. This is my bank. I live at this address. Yeah. Oh, we're covering up that arm. Let's get out of here. A new charge for a pocket watch, yeah. Well, Vox just got an actual watch. I remember when I was playing with him, he was asking me if I have like a particular brand of watch, and I was like, no, I don't got a favorite brand. I just got what looks cool. And then I showed him my actual pocket watch, and he's like, oh man, you're Yu-Gi-Oh! Except that watch was a gift. But I can't take all the credit. Like honestly, if I really wanted to commit to a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay, I would do okay. I would do okay. I would like to do Kaiba probably a little bit more, but I would do okay at a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay. Let's go with this arm. Hey, you're good, Albedo. Rebels is going good. Who's your main? You didn't tell me who your main was. Tell me who your main is. I've been asking you for like the last hour who your main is. Wolverine's looking very, very Wolverine so far. Colors are looking decent. I want to add a little bit more gumption into it though. He is not a Jeff, man. Do not tell me that. Cute, but I don't think I buy it from someone like Albedo. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Did it seriously? Why is it just frozen on that one dude's head? Let's fix that. Yeah, have it on random. There we go. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, speaking of mains, yeah. Okay. So I want to let's use a little bit more brown into the skin tone. I don't even think we got to blend too hard. Start over here. Yeah, this is actually a beige color, but it seems to be working well. And we're going to go back in with like a little bit more of a brown tone. So for those of you who may not know, fun fact. Oh yeah, Spider-Man knows fun facts. Spider-Man, Spider. Wolverine, his actual name? It was going to be the Badger. The Badger. That was his working name for a long time. They're developing the character. His name was going to be the Badger. Back in the 70s when he hadn't debuted yet. Badger. Probably doesn't have as much impact as Wolverine, but... They put Miku in Fortnite and I kind of... Fortnite. Who hasn't been in Fortnite? Even freaking Mr. Beast and like John Wick have been in Fortnite. Like everyone gets their turn to be in Fortnite, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get a little bit more brown. The Badger is a cute name. but he's a very uncute character. That's the problem. Let's go over here. It looks good without the blending. And he debuted in issue 159 of The Incredible Hulk. Not an X-Men comic. It was a Hulk comic. It was a Hulk villain for like 2 seconds. Okay, I think that's good enough on the skin tone. Let's go back to the chin. Just a little bit over here. Okay. Badger's a little too cute. Yeah, that looks a lot better with the brown. Hey, you're good, donuts. Actually, speaking of which, I am going to refill my cup, so I will be right back as well. Give me just 2 seconds. I gotta use the bathroom. Don't put Corn Man up. There we go.
Need inspiration? Shop Fred.
Need inspiration. Oh, Beto, you didn't tell me who your main was. You gotta tell me what. I'm gonna keep asking. Let's get the blood pumping a little bit. What can we put on? Something a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I remember this one being pretty good. It's okay. Actually, you know what? That's way too jammy. Ooh, here we go. This will be good. Oh, yeah. Did anyone ever play Mega Man? Remember that thing?
Now's the time to go back in time and shine a light on the family journey that led to you. Ancestry can help you piece together the past with billions of records, photos, and more. Memberships are on sale now.
De DreamWorks, que te trajo Kung Fu Panda y Puss in Boots, llega una nueva raza de superhéroes.
What if we sew the dog's head onto the man's body? Great idea! Make it, do it, makes us Dogman!
You have all the strength of a dog and all the skills of a Kung Fu cop. Why do you always gotta lick the... It's out of my mouth!
Dogman, clasificada PG, en cines el 31 de enero.
Pain Alien Honeydew Melon. You're speaking my language. I haven't had Honeydew Melon. Geez. It's been a while for me. I had some watermelon not too long ago. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Korean people, they love Honeydew Melon. They love cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon. They love that stuff. I'm being real. So it's kind of like one of those things that through osmosis I got to have because just I was always in that environment. But now it's been a little bit of a time since I had honeydew. I had some watermelon and pineapple. I like to eat those. Probably been a while since you had something like Cantaloupe too, huh? But what possessed you to finally go in on the honeydew? You just saw it and said, hey, it's been a while. Oh, geez, they're both so, like, similar, yet so different in so many ways. Ooh. I probably go with a cantaloupe. I think it's a little sweeter, so that's why I say it. Restart that. Donuts, is the music a little too loud? I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, I think. Let me adjust the camera settings too.
Now taxes is getting up to $4,000.
Okay, there we go. A little bit better. See, I'm kind of used to the opposite. I'm used to having cantaloupe be a little bit softer. I mean, they both get really soft when you let them sit for a little bit. But I'm used to cantaloupe being just a little softer and a little sweeter, so I gotta give the edge to cantaloupe. Too loud? Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, I usually like to keep it right around here, I think. Alright, let's get this guy done. I think we can get this guy done on this stream. Both good. Honeydew wins. Dang. Okay, let's get back into this. Turn the camera back on. There we go. Okay. So we're going to be using a very light brown to kind of round out this yellow, which is nice because his, well, I guess his second most famous costume is like a lot of brown. See, like, he didn't wear this yellow and blue. Like, he wore it in his debut, and then very, very shortly after that, he switched to the brown and yellow costume, which I like. I like the yellow and brown. It's a good look. Not many characters use the brown palette, but it works good for Wolverine, I think. See, like, the whole reason why he's why the yellow and blue work so good for him is because specifically, I don't know if it was like very obvious to anyone, but Wolverine is supposed to be the polar opposite of Cyclops. So Cyclops he's blue and yellow, whereas Wolverine is yellow and blue. So they kind of have they use the same colors, but they switch the color dominance, and that's meant to mirror their contrasting personalities. In case that wasn't obvious, like there was a reason for it. That's part of the reason why the yellow and blue has such staying power, is because it speaks to the actual character dynamic that he has within the X-Men. Oh, Cyclops. Yeah, Penny Lane, you know what I'm saying. I think brown on Wolverine looks really good. Like, not many people using brown. Juggernaut, Wolverine, maybe like a couple others, but I think the brown looks good on Wolverine. In a lot of cases, I prefer the brown and yellow costume.
When your whole world revolves around her.
The brown look good, yeah. Let me see if I can get like a little reference up just for like, just for, I don't know, giggles. Yeah, that's the thing, Palin. They're opposites, but they both love Jean, yeah. Except, like with Psyche, that's his OTP. Like he doesn't have anyone else. Whereas Wolverine, he's had lovers and lovers and lovers and lovers. So it's a very, very different dynamic. Here, let me get this up. +200 years of cultivated game. Yeah, you can't lose. That's messed up. Meanwhile, Cyclops just keeps getting dunked on. Oh, let me get a good one in. Life goes fast when you... Yeah, I know, imagine aging. Yeah, I know, right? I imagine aging all the time. In fact, I think I live it. It's not that bad. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. Kind of nice, actually, when you see how colorful, let's just say, young people like to be. Young people? Shrink it down a little bit. Big. Actually, I have to get out of the way. I'm in the way now. Of course, Spider is in the way. Okay. So. This guy. Might look a little familiar. Probably not. Predates Wolverine. Actually is the inspiration for Wolverine. Same costume designer. Same conceptual costume designer. Worked on Wolverine back when he was in his Badger days. Timberwolf. Timberwolf over there on the right from the Legion of Superheroes. Same guy went over to Marvel, started doing some designs, came up with the same hairdo. He really likes that brown tone. Got some orange going on with Timberwolf. But the brown got vetoed by Marvel, so we got yellow instead. Yellow and blue. Kinda how Wolverine was born. Yeah, it's definitely the alpha version. It's like the alpha test Wolverine. Cyclops needs bullying? Oh, man. My boy Psych. Slim. Cyclops is pretty cool. I like Cyclops. I'm a Cyclops fan. I know lots of people like to trash on it. Confirmed bully. Yeah, of a sort. Yeah, so they look similar. They even have a similar power set of a sort. Obviously, Timberwolf, no knives sticking out of his hand, but agile, animal-like. You could kind of see where he was going. Seemed like he refined his approach when he actually made the jump over to Marvel. Came up with Wolverine. The rest, as they say, is history. Get that guy out of here. Okay, anyway. Yeah, no claw. He had sharp nails, kind of like Sabretooth, I guess you could say. Animal-like, just like Wolverine, but not quite as popular. Wolverine had that bad, they were both bad boys, actually, you could say that. They were both bad boys. You can believe that. Okay. I want to see a 1 in chat if Wolverine is your favorite X-Man. Definitely cooler. Yeah, I know. A little bit more to go off of when you have such a cool backstory like Wolverine. Does anyone have any favorite X-Men? There's so many of them. So many. No Wolverine fans. Fox, you gotta have a favorite X-Man. Jubilee. Oh, Jubilee is so cute. Come on, are you kidding me? Jubilee. Magneto, or as Australian Wolverine would like to say, Magneto. Magneto is not an X-Man. Sometimes he is, but he got a little bit of that like Doctor Doom syndrome where he's such an important character, like such an important villain to the heroes that he kind of becomes more of like a supporting character than a villain at a certain point. Kind of weird. And somehow, I think I knew you was gonna say Psylocke. Pain Alien, but it's cool. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with Psylocke. Psylocke is cool, but she's just like she's just like too much eye candy at a certain point, you know what I mean? Cuz it was just weird that she was in the comics anyway, she was a British lady in a ninja's body who was also a mutant. It was too weird, you know what I mean? Too strange. And that's coming from a comic book reader. If you can believe that. I just thought it was just too silly. And she also happens to be Captain Britain's sister. Captain Britain's sister? Okay. Solomon's like, yeah, I know, all right, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's how Vox is, Solomon. Well, I like Mystique is eye candy too, but Psylocke, like you have to understand, Psylocke, she was meant to be a one and done. Like, she was not meant to stick around, but Jim Lee designed her so good that she stuck around. Honestly, like, for real. She was not meant to stick around. She was meant to show up as a villain and then leave, but people loved that design so much that she just ended up sticking around. And then you also kind of pair it up with the fact that the writer...
From now to March 31st, every time you shop and save using the grocery outlet.
Jeez. The writer for the X-Men, he's a self-admitted Japanophile. He loves Japan. So then at the time when Psylocke was still new, that leaned into how she was a ninja, and you know, there was different politics going on at the time. You know, Hong Kong was being passed back over to Britain, and there's, you know, like a whole saga that goes along with it. But that definitely helped Psylocke to stay around longer. Not to mention the fact that she had a very winning design. Her design was so good. Jim Lee took that same design and he formed Image Comics, Wildstorm, and made Zealot. Zealot looks almost exactly like Psylocke to a certain point. Just it's weird stuff. Good stuff. I like Psylocke. She's just a little bit too like silly. She's kind of like she's a British lady, but she's also a ninja. But it's cool because she can pose with like cherry blossoms and stuff, right? Is X-Men 97 coming back? I think it is. Season 1 was such a hit. Suffering from, yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. You could even call it an embarrassment of riches. The design was so good. Suffering from success is definitely one thing. And with Jim, he was one of those guys where he was very, very, he's a Korean. Maybe I have kind of like a little bit of an insider's perspective about it, but not my words. Very, very businesslike in his approach. Very businesslike in his approach to comics and the production of comic artwork. Suffering from success. Psylocke suffered a little from success, but she's cool. Like, she was integrated into the X-Men comics well enough that at a certain point she kind of gets the free pass. You know, like you can, like as Solomon SK would say, like you can say the O word now. Like I wouldn't say that. I think it's silly to say, but like Psylocke probably gets the pass, right? Oh yeah, that brown looks way better on that yellow, especially when you do that. There. When you think about it, optics are indeed weird. Yeah, optics are indeed weird, donuts. Yeah. Let's see if we can blend a little bit of that in. Onion, what are you talking about, Solomon? Youngpa? What are you talking about?
Fred Meyer Pharmacy, care is making it easy to save more.
Oh, the O word. Oh, Oni-chan? Oni-chan? It's not burger time yet, Vox. What, Dave? What, did I say it right or did I say it wrong? What? What was wrong? And then going on here, just a dude coloring some abs. What? Ani-chan? Did I say it wrong? I was baited into it by Solomon SK. That's my excuse. Is it that bad? Should I not have said? I mean, if I'm gonna ham it up, I'm gonna ham it up and say it the way it's meant to be said, right? I think I said it right. Hey, you're good, Penny Lane. I know you're always baiting people, Solomon. It was cute. Was it really? Voximus, you remember Quick? It was like a burger joint. It was called Quick, and they had like some really good stuff, but you had to ask for what was it, like the ketchup? Because they served everything without the ketchup, but you had to ask for it. Oh, man, I miss that place. That place was so good. Remember that place? Ugh. But you gotta go like really far away just to get to a new Quick. Oh, dang, Retro. Whoa. Hey, Retro showed up. No, 12 hours. What? No, 12 hours. Dang. Bro, getting that money. Hey, I hope all the snow is gone off of the road and you can actually drive a little bit more safe now. Hope everything's going good with you, Retro. Thank you for showing up. I know you're in bed, trying to get comfy. You know what's really comfy? It's the sound of Superior Spider helping you drift off into dreamland. Right? Hey, yeah. You were rambling, so now I'm rambling a little bit, but it's cool. Spider ASMR? No, I'm probably not going to be one of those streamers, I don't think. A little bit more. Sweet nothings, yeah. Are you working tomorrow, Retro? I know you're trying to like fall asleep right now, but are you working tomorrow? Hot tub ASMR when? Yeah, right. Hot tub ASMR.
Stuck at the
Oh, dang, till Sunday. What? Gotta be working till Sunday. Is it still computer? Fixing computers? Or hooking up cables? I don't know. Does it seem like I would be good at ASMR? I don't think so. That sounds like more bait. And then I say stupid things like Oni-chan. Actually, I like it without the blending. That's good without the blending. Let's go move on to the mask. Yeah, appliances. So that would, like, when you say appliance, I'm thinking more so like for TVs and whatnot, cables. Oh, okay. Stoves, freezer, washer, stuff like that. Okay, okay. But I know you can do like troubleshooting on computers and stuff like that. Dang, Retro. Well, it's better than the other job that you had with that like trash talking comic book fool. Sounds like they just taking up all your time though. Hope you make it to work good and safe. Can't be retro if you can't make it there safe, right? Tired, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I had a friend who just moved things like that. He was moving lots of fridges and stoves and stuff like that, and he was always tired. So I know what you're talking about. Solomon, what are you? It's gross but funny. What, the Oni-chan? What are you talking about? Like, if someone pays me, like, if I have to be like a voice actor to say something, I will say it. If I'm gonna be a voice actor, I'm all voice act. I know everyone in chat has done it before. I know everyone in chat has done voice acting before in their own private time, okay? Don't act like it's some kind of elite thing. Like, y'all be doing it. I'm in a hot tub. I mean, I would like to be in a hot tub. Sure, so would everyone. But I'm not I'm not one of those streamers. Come on. You burped as a count as VA? Yeah, if you're like what, like Don Flamenco? Oh, you don't use dollies, Retro? What? Come on, man. Live with your knees if you can. Bro, what? No dollies. Save your back. Please save your back. We need you, Retro. Don't go anywhere. Save your back. Please use a dolly or use your knees. Come on, bro. I never voice acted in my life. Yeah, I don't think any of us has ever voice acted in anything, but that doesn't change what I said. We all like to watch and consume anime, right? I think everyone here, raise their hand, can watch a little bit of anime. So we'd like to mimic some of our favorite characters. I think we've all been there before, right? Corn Pop was a bad dude. Corn Pop? You mean Corn Grandpa? Corn Grandpa? Not that one. Gonna have to use some paint for this one. Although the orange looks good, I will say. I just leaned into it. Can't say I watch anime, but I watch a bit of it. Really? Do you? Okay, Panelin, you have to have a favorite anime, right? Or like a favorite character. I think we all know in our heads what Wolverine sounds like. He's like Stephen Bloom. He sounds like this. You know, he has like a gravelly voice. So we all have a kind of an idea of it. And we've all, you know, it's like singing in your shower, you know, like we've all been guilty of that, right? I know everyone here is a voice actor in their free time. Basically, that's all I'm saying. Yes, absolutely. 110%. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Hugh Jackman? His background is in theater. He would do that. That might be the only thing to get him back into Wolverine. He's said so much about the character at this point that he doesn't have to do anything now that he's had his time. You know, and he knows he's had his time. There's nothing wrong with that. It's very gracious to know when you had your time in the sun and it's time to hold time to go home. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's very, you know, like it's better to realize when your time is up than to just like keep doing it. And that's what Hugh Jackman's doing, right? But if it was a musical, hold up. Because Hugh Jackman be on that stuff. He'd be on that stuff. His background's in musicals. Like, one of his most famous roles was in Oklahoma on stage. I'm not talking movies. It was on stage, Oklahoma, and people still love him for that stuff. He is a theater nerd. Even though he's Wolverine, he's a theater nerd at heart and for reals. So maybe one of the only things to get him back into Wolverine is that. You really think it looks like a turkey leg? Hey, Albedo, what up? You didn't tell me who your main was. Tell me who your main is. Tell me who your main is in Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna keep asking it until you tell me. Okay, that's looking better now. That orange hue really helped with them. Rosie's to the splash anyway, yeah. Oh, Rocket Raccoon, what? Dang. Playing Rivals? Hey, nothing wrong with that. Playing Rivals? Did you know that Rocket Raccoon was originally meant to be a one and done? Rocket Raccoon was made by a very, very famous Marvel writer who was the guy that was the pinch hitter for Marvel. When you needed someone to pinch hit and come in for just a random ass issue to come and do something that no one else wanted to do, or they was tied up doing some like IRL stuff, blah blah. This was the guy. So what'd he do? He got the job on like this totally random issue of Marvel. It was like Marvel Spotlight, Marvel Fanfare, and he did Rocket Raccoon first appearance in that, and the rest, as they say, is history. I love playing Squirrel Girl and Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, Eternal C-listers, Cloak and Dagger. Squirrel Girl's cool. She's cool now that she has a renaissance. So is Cloak and Dagger too, but they don't have as much of a winning design as Squirrel Girl does. Squirrel Girl has a very winning design now, whereas like back in the comic books, it was just like a furry, like a fuzzy kind of bikini, like a one-piece bikini. Not even a two-piece, it was just a one-piece fuzzy bikini. That was Squirrel Girl's outfit for a long time. Cloak and Dagger, I like it. Cloak and Dagger. Thank you for telling me, Albedo. You Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon. What is that? Cloak and Dagger, Tandy and Jerome? No, Tyrone. Tandy and Tyrone, if I remember right. Tandy and Tyrone. Yeah, pretty much no one's favorite superhero ever, but it's cool that they made it in. That's the thing about Marvel Rivals, is that they put characters in that put me on my butt, like Jeff the Shark and Hela, even Squirrel Girl. Like, come on. These are not the characters that I would imagine in a Marvel video game of this caliber. No. But they made it in, and I'm glad they made it in. These are kind of the weirdos, a little bit more of the B-list characters, but it's cool. I dig it. I specifically remember when Marvel Rivals came out, and I was thinking, like, why is none of the Fantastic Four in there? Not even one. Like, I understand not having all four of them, but not even like Thing or the Human Torch in there. And then, sure enough, eat your words, Spider. Eat your words, right? Holding guns, absolute cinema. I like playing Penny Parker. Yeah. She's kind of the diva stand-in, but a very new character, very popular character, despite that. And she's cool because she also has a very cool and fun design. I think her Rivals look is a little bit more comic accurate than what she looks like in Into the Spider-Verse. And she also has a little bit more of a superhero aesthetic in the video game rather than the movie. But it's cool that she made it in. Like I said, we're talking B-list characters, C-list characters, they're making it in. I don't know much about Jeff, but as marketing tactic, he makes sense as cute bait. He was made by MODOK. See, like, I don't even know. Was he really? Jeff is such a new character. Even the mighty superior Spider cannot say. He's a new character. He's someone that I don't know a whole lot about. I can tell you this though. Jeff has no actual headlining comics, like physical comics you can hold. Jeff doesn't have any. I think he may have one special, but that's it. One Jeff the comic, like 40-page special, and that's it. But other than that, everything else is just from pretty much what I hear. He really is a grassroots character. He's the little engine that could in cute, sharp form. And that kind of makes me appreciate him a little bit more. Plus, he's cute and he's going to sell the game. So from a marketing standpoint, he makes sense. Some MODOK's head ass might come later. MODOK, definitely a character that gets like no love. A completely bizarre character, but completely is what he is. He's a very Jack Kirby character. I think he was done dirty in the movies, but if you're talking like comics and stuff like that, he could be very, very cool. If you're talking about fiction and the comics and, that kind of crap. I could very easily see Jeff the Shark being made by someone like MODOK or the High Evolutionary, something like that. I think if you had to press me, the thing that makes MODOK interesting is that he's a victim. He's a victim of the organization he later leads. So he's basically a science experiment gone wrong, and then he ends up leading them because he's so like messed up and evil in a way, and his head is too big, right? So biggest head in the room wins. All right, let's get that blue in there. The Ant-Man movies, yeah, the Ant-Man movie was very different. But you know, here's something that you can't knock him for is that I read a lot of comics. No one else has the look that MODOK does. No one else. I don't think there's a single character that even comes close to what MODOK is. And that alone makes him more interesting than a lot of other characters, right? I mean, how many other characters can say, you are the only one that has that shape, that look? It's instantly recognizable. And that's part of what makes MODOK attractive. Like, come on. Like, honestly, the only character I can think of that comes to mind is, listen to some deep cut, is a character from an old cartoon called Megas XLR. You got any Megas XLR fans in chat? I don't think so. It's a kind of an old school Cartoon Network, like Neo anime type thing. There's one character in there that had the MODOK look. But other than that, though, it's like no one else is rocking that giant head, tiny limb, floating chair type of aesthetic, right? Okay, let's go in here. Yeah, I know. It's everyone's favorite part. Just give me a second. You mean the middle part of the human body? Yeah, I know. Everyone has one. Yeah, we're getting there. Don't worry. We're getting there. We're gonna do comic art. No shame. Yeah, I get it. I'm almost excited to use the liquid chrome. I think we're just about there now. I'm glad someone remembers that. Dang, I was getting a little worried. Literally trying to make a new sound alert today, but I had a little bit of difficulty, couldn't get it up and running. But we all want to be a part of Toad's crew. I know, we should listen to the full song one of these days, right? I hip hops to the spot. If X marks the spot, I'm a X damn. Enemy of the X-Men. It's good. It's a good song. Alright, well, I'd love to keep going, but I think that's probably going to be it for me tonight. We are going to hook up our friend. Let's see if I can get it in right. Nick. Spell that wrong soon. Hey, thank you, Donuts. Yeah, it was a good stream. Hey, Albedo, you have? Are you drawing, is it... You're not drawing more fairy tale stuff, are you? Oh, ooh, it's OC stuff? Oh, dang. Albedo, you gotta tell me when you're gonna be streaming again. I can get on your case about doing OC stuff, but that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Thomas, yeah, there's a raid message. We're gonna be raiding up our friend Mickey Meow. She was here earlier, but she looks like she's doing a little bit of ink work. I love seeing that, you know, ink work, right? Starting to, yeah, Albedo, you're good. Yeah, I love the OC stuff. I want to see it. I want to see you stream it too. Like, bro, stream some Marvel Rivals and do some like OC artwork. That'd be a great stream. Are you kidding me? I would love to see that. That'd be awesome. But anyway, I want to get with you. I want to talk about Jeff the Shark. I want to talk about Rocket Raccoon. I want to talk about all these things. I want to talk about OCs, talk about Fairy Tail. I want to talk about, Bleach. I want to talk about all these things. But in the meantime, we're going to have to just, keep it quiet in the Discord. Keep things on the Discord in the meantime. Yeah, we're good. Big Meow is coming up. Thank you for everyone who showed up. Solomon SK, thank you for the gifts of days. Thank you for modding. Everyone, catch you next time.